Hello, 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 hello. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. It is I, your host with the most. Judas Connor Moon. G2, Moodus, however, the name, the cow, the myth, the legend, the moon. Hope you are doing well. Watching this, whatever, spring, summer, fall, winter, in the future, in the past, in the present, whenever you choose to watch this. If you choose to watch this. Sending my love and blessings to y'all. As you know, it's spooky season, so I thought, what would be a great way to entice people to play some Doom 64? I was streaming it. The last time I streamed it, the neighbors interrupted, so we had to end that. So I am here, going to do something I never would have thought was possible, especially when I was a teenager, watching people play Modern Warfare 2 videos. I have my gameplay recorded and I'm doing commentary post. It's insane, right? I've come a long way. So, get your popcorn, get your friends, get your dogs, get your cats, get your loved ones, and get that blanket and just ready up to watch some Mudis fumble in Doom 64. As you can see, I'm just running around. I don't know why I'm not grabbing that orb. I don't know what I was thinking. There you go. Got the supercharge. Missing shots, but be that as it may, gotta get that Baron of Hell. Come on, man. There you go, Jesus. You got this. Game face has been initiated. I do beat this game. It's about an hour of this and then probably another hour, so 2 hours. So expect 2 long, big videos. I myself would have not thought I could do this, so I'm hyped. See, we got the puzzle box. Everything's going well. I am not doing well. I'm still feeling ill. My tummy has the rumblies, and I know it's like, oh my god, you say this all the time, but it just makes just the truth. My tummy has the rumblies. My head hurts. It's hard to lay down. I can't lay on my sides because the stomach acid feel like it's hitting a certain point in my stomach, and it's just making it irritated. So I have to like sleep laying or sitting up. It's hard to eat. It's hard to drink things. And when I do, I'm just like in agony for like an hour because I can feel the digestion. Anyway, I'll go on through my health. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm playing Doom 64 right now. As you can see, I'm just trying to get that Baron of Hell from a distance with the super shotty like I'm John Gotti. Damn, he's just eating those bullets. My goodness gracious. I am not a big fan of this game. I'm kind of glad I didn't stream the majority of this. Unfortunately, I don't think I could have done it. I don't think I could stomach it, because watching this now, it's just kind of giving me motion sickness. Because I know where this is heading, and the later levels is just, makes me ill thinking about it. As again, this is not live stream, this is pre-recorded, if you can believe it. Sorry if the video is a little choppy. It seems like Canvas is not the best editing app, but for a mobile editing software, it's one of the best. I am so sorry. It feels like I have air in my stomach. I apologize. That sucks. Sorry. But as I was saying, this game is too convoluted for its own good. As you can see, I love the graphics, I love the music, I love the art style, I love the sound effects, I love the ammo, I love the weapons. This game has an umph to it. It's like Doom mixed with Hexen mixed with, I wouldn't say blood, Doom mixed with I had it at the top of my head. Oh my goodness. It's not Shadowrun, of course. No, and it's not Duke Nukem. Oh my god, maybe it is Hexen. It has a gothic feel to it. Oh, Quake! Oh my goodness, it was Quake. I was thinking. It feels like Doom mixed with Quake mixed with Hexen because it has really nice architecture. But this game, you can tell, was made for rentals because God Almighty. By the end of this game, I am physically ill. At the end of this part, that's why I cut the video. I'm like, okay, I'm sick. I can't do this. There are some pauses as well in this video. Potty for the dogs, cook dinner, things like that. As you see, Moodus, it's me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I genuinely though I didn't, and I've tried my best not to use a guide. So please, when you see me stumbling and trying to think, and it's like, damn, what is this game? It's cryptic. It's fun. I'm not gonna say it's the worst Doom game. By all means, it's not. It's probably at the bottom of the Doom pinnacle. Let's see, what would I rate the Doom games? Doom 3, Doom 2, OG Doom, Doom 64, Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. That's my order of Doom. People are, oh wow, Doom 64. Is it no Doom Eternal? I hate Doom Eternal. That shit sucked. Sorry to burst your bubble. We did the pitfalls. Took about a month to finish, but hey, better late than never, right? Of course. So we did that. On to the next level. Saving, of course. I'm a save scummer. Shout out to Candlejack. She's all for the save scumming. Shout out to Krog. Shout out to I Beat My, Shout out to LePew, Yats, Benzo, Esther, the Kiwi fam. Nate, of course. I know Nate watches Haram Burger, because Haram Burger was another one who inspired me to want to make more. Jay, of course. Jazz, all my people. I love all y'all. If I didn't mention you, please leave in the comments and yell and berate me for forgetting you. Shout out Lido Drip as well. My OC, miss you, love you, hope you return. Shout out, let's see, shout out Gold for us too before I forget. Shout out Lurker, even the Kiwi gals, the Kiwi guys. We love you. Sorry I haven't been around. I'm just dying and miserable. I'm a piece of shit. Oh, shout out Sicko too, of course. How could I forget? What else am I forgetting? I feel like I'm waiting for other people. I'm just dying again. I'm freaking frack miserable. This level, it wasn't as bad. The game was just fun. It had more fun levels because near the end of the game, the levels just get fucking insane and it gets cryptic to a fault. And that's because the rental period of an N64 this came out in '98 and it was during a time of renting. I can't believe anyone could beat this game without Nintendo power or cheating, because this fucking game is ridiculous. I'm playing on Hurt Me Plenty, I think. I could be mistaken. It's been a minute since I started watching the beginning of the stream. I know why Moodus does watch his own videos. Pathetic. But oh my goodness, it's just insane. Look at that. Save scumming on the wall. Spider-Man, Spider-Moo, does whatever a Spider-Moon can. Can he move from afar? Yes, he can. He's a cow. Look out. Here comes the Spider Cow. I have some Spider-Man gameplay. That should be fun because the Spider-Man gameplay should be accompanied with some Dexter. Yes, I'm going to talk about all 4 Dexter series. It should be about hour-long intervals, starting with Dexter Original Sin because it's prequel, of course. Then I'll go from Dexter, and then I'll go from Dexter New Blood, and then Dexter Resurrection. And maybe by the time I get to Dexter Resurrection, Season 2 will be out, fingers crossed. And I want to talk about yellow jackets as well. So it's the spooky season. I want to talk about spooky shows. So I want to make as much spooky content as I can. Because you never know how long Mill has, but you never know. Let's put it that way. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. As you can see, I'm beating up a spider bot with my fist as I'm talking about making Spider-Man videos. That was for all the people I love. Gotta wear your heart on your sleeve, and I was beating that mofo up. So, beat that spider bot, grab those shield upgrades, because I'm a crazy some running around. But as I was saying, this game came out in 98 during when you could rent games, and this game was padded out for a rental. You can obviously tell. It's freaking frack ridiculous. This level isn't too ridiculous. It's just pretty simple. Unlock this door, unlock that door, hit this puzzle, hit that thing. And it's straightforward. The last two levels are just insane with difficulty and just, but we'll get there when we get there. See the panels on the floor get broken down. I'm like, oh, cool, this is fun. And then I want to say Barons of Hell? Oh, no, they're not Barons of Hell, they're the green version. So they're the Baronesses of Hell. Anyway, maul them with a chain gun like I am John Rambo. Just go through it. Look at that. Impressive, right? Impressive, very nice. Let's see, Judas Connor Moon's called. I'm sorry, I'm just amusing myself. It is 55 minutes of gameplay. You have to try to get some content when you can, right? But actually, let me talk about the N64 since I'm on the subject, right? The N64 is just, it was a good console to rent for. I'm not going to say it wasn't. It has games. I mean, let's see, at Mischief Makers, Snowboard Kids, Diddy Kong Racing, GoldenEye. I won't put the WCW NWO games because they're wrestling games and they're not everyone's cup of tea. You have Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Super Mario 64, Paper Mario, of course. Let's see what else. GoldenEye, of course. I think I said that. Diddy Kong. Of course I said Diddy Kong. Banjo-Kazooie. You have Donkey Kong 64. Not everyone's favorite, but, if it wasn't a collectathon, it'd probably rank higher in people's hearts. You have your... Let's see, what other game? I'm trying to think just off the top of my head. I was just naming them off. I feel like that's about it. Perfect Dark. I can throw in. I do like some Perfect Dark. So that's like 9 or 10, 11 games. 12. Off the top of my head that I could think of that the N64 has. Doom 64 is not one of those like console exclusives. I'm like, damn, I need to play this. Playing it now, it's like, I'm glad that it's been ported to other things, but to have bought an N64 just for this game, I don't think I could stomach it. Oh my god, I would have hated this game. I'd rather have played Hexen, a game I did own as a kid, a game we don't own anymore because we rented or gave it away or let someone borrow or lost it, whatever the case may be. I tell a funny story about losing the N64 games. I remember vividly as a child, like I had to be like 3 or 4 years old. A kid literally brought Pirate. This is the only time I've ever seen this game ever as well. In person ever. Anyone ever talk about it until the AVGN brought it up. Is Pilot Wing 64. I remember a kid vividly bringing that at the playground. Like I was 3 or 4. He had to be like my age, 3 or 4, and he had the cartridge with him in his jacket. He's like, "Have you ever heard of Pilot Wing 64? It's a game where you can like fly with balloons." And I was like, "No, I've never heard of Pilot Wing 64." It was just made me as a kid. I was bumfuddled because I usually just brought like a Game Boy Color, it was a Game Boy Color at that point. I never thought of bringing the cartridge to me to the park. Yeah, it was like young Moodus. You see me at Pasture, and I have a copy of Yoshi's Story. Probably would have thought I was insane. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite N64 games. Yoshi's Story. Me, beep, 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 beep. I can't do the Yoshi's Life, but yeah, I love that game a lot. Anyway, yeah, just imagine Moodus at pasture with that in the field playing it. You would have probably thought I was a lunatic. But Pilot Wing 64, a game I've never ever heard anyone talk about, and that's like the only memory I ever have accompanied with that game is just that kid. Hopefully that kid's doing well. Hopefully him and his are doing well. Pilot Wings kid, that's what he's gonna be coined as. He was shoveling it to me like he was down the hill Dave with Cobra. Nonetheless, I'm clearing out this room with some rockets, as the good Lord told you. I'm trying to make sure that these demons can't lay upon any kind of reckoning upon hell again. See, this is so freaking stupid. Like, look at like who thought of this? You have to hit that panel too. It's not like you can't miss it. And I do it again. It's like, okay, clear out the room. It's like, what the who? They were just padding out this. Damn, I just shot myself like a chump. Yeah, they padded out this game like it's nobody's business. Has no reason to be that bad, like, at all. But it is, if you can freaking frack believe it. Like, I understand maybe they were going with the Indiana Jones inspire. They saw Last Crusade, and I'm like, okay, let me tell some movie jokes. My guys, the kids would say, fam, you are on some nut shit when he decided to design this room. Nut shit. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, seriously. Like, look at me, just, bobbing and weaving like, Rocky fighting Spider Rico. Left, right. Can you believe, too? Actually, I've heard people say they don't like Rocky, and I was like, who in the freaking frack are you to not like Rocky? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's how when they told me that, I was just quiet. I was like, you don't like Rocky? Why? Rocky 1's awesome. It's more heartfelt, and I like that Rocky does not win. That's probably my favorite thing about Rocky 1 is that he does lose. He technically wins by decision, but he doesn't really win, and he's just like, yeah, I won, I guess, whatever. Rocky 2 is my favorite because it's the oh my god, I can't speak English. Can you believe I graduated high school? The culmination of everything that he's done from the first movie to actually finally beat Apollo. Rocky 3, I don't like. I think Clubber Lang sucks. He's a really bad villain. I think Thunderlips would have been a better villain. Shout out Hulk Hogan. See you in hell, my brother. HHH. Oh, that's Triple H, sorry. HH. See you in heaven, brother. HH. Triple H should probably be in hell. Nonetheless. Rocky 3 should have had less Clubber Lang. It should have had more Apollo. Rocky 4 is fucking awesome. Shouldn't have killed Apollo in hindsight, but Apollo should have been the villain in 5, but again, that's hindsight being 50-50, right? So you got Apollo dying. I think Drago's probably the best villain in the entire Rocky series. I must break you. If he dies, he dies. It's like, damn, this dude. People tell me, "Oh, Rocky 4 sucks. It's too hulky. It's like, how about you shut your goddamn mouth? You're wrong. All right, Rocky 4 is awesome. Okay, anything he hits, he destroys. It's like I've seen Rocky, all the Rocky 1 through 5, at least every 2 to 3 months, and you're probably like, why? Because AMC always plays the Rocky movies. I don't know why, but they always. And the summer just passed. They have Rocky during the summer. I'll fucking watch Rocky 4 and 5 just on a summer's day for no reason or apropos of nothing. I'll just say, oh, Rocky 5 is on? Okay, I'll watch Tommy Gunn. I don't mind Rocky 5 either. I think Rocky 5 needs less of the Don King knockoff guy and more Tommy Gunn. That's why I kind of like the Creed movies because they got the dynamic of the teacher student and there's animosity between them a little bit better. I think Tommy Gunn would have been good, or he is good. I just the Don King, Mike Tyson comparisons that are together are just not it. And I'm talking about Rocky, and it's freaking track October. And this is what I was talking about. There's some pausing. I apologize. This is just me probably taking the dog's potty or doing something, fixing dinner, God knows what. I do not remember. It's been a minute since I recorded this gameplay. Apologies. So I'm running around, talk about Rocky. I should be talking about, again, spooky stuff, but I'm saving the spooky stuff. Okay, no, actually, too, since I have on the topic, I'll talk about some Dr. Giggles while I'm fumbling around. Okay, Dr. Giggles was that was my brother was watching as I was telling you. And, man, it sucked. Sucked the chode, if I want to be quite honest with you. I hate to be phallic, but it sucked the chode. The movie's about a doctor who's, as you can tell, his name is Dr. Giggles, and his whole character is he makes weird doctor puns like, that doctor's out the office. And then he does a Joker laugh, like, ee, and it's like, oh, okay, alright. I didn't mind it at first until I was just like, what is this? What is? Right? The doctor's boring. Like, he's just boring. Honestly, the Doctor of anything, I could see him being the inspiration for Professor Pig and Batman. But besides that, he sucked. He was boring. He wasn't intimidating. He wasn't threatening. He was kind of there. And your slasher villain should just not be just there, you know? You should take some presence. I talk mad shit about I know what you did last summer, and I still know what you did last summer, but the Hook Man, the Fisherman Man, he at least has some umph to him. Like, his raincoat's always wet, even though they're in, like, coastal 90-degree heat. Like, he just took a quick swim, or he hosed down the trench coat, or the rain jacket, or whatever. Okay, cool. Even the killer from, what was it, God, what is their name? I can't even think of the people who made Beer Fest and Super Troopers. They made a slasher movie. Club Dread. That slasher, the villain in that's intimidating. And I remember him specifically, he's like, I can hold my breath for more than 5 minutes or something. He was holding his breath under mud, and he survived. So he thought they thought he died, but he was a killer. It was stupid, but it was really funny, and it's pretty much making fun of. So I still know what you did last summer. Going back to Dr. Giggles, though. See, Club Drugs is better than Dr. Giggles. Dr. Giggles had, it had gore, I guess. He ripped people's hearts out, and honestly, wasn't that scary. Or really like, oh my god, he ripped the hearts out. It wasn't like earned, when you're watching something like Midsummer, and you're like, holy shit, that dude just jumped off a cliff. That's earned. You earned that scare, but Dr. Giggles is just like, I ripped his heart out. I'm gonna fix your heart. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, oh. I mean, they tried. The movie needed more Jennifer Love Hewitt and less whoever. I mean, the main actress was fine. I'm not even gonna shit on them because the main actress reminded me of Jennifer Love Hewitt, and the guy, the love interest in the movie, he reminded me of one of the guys from Nightmare or Freddy's Dead, A New Nightmare, but he wasn't him. He reminded me of that guy, the main one that doesn't have a name, but it wasn't them. It was just like, like lookalikes. I mean, I'm not gonna hate, but come on. I do appreciate it, but no. It had the guy from Eight-Legged Freaks too, so The guy who's on the radio show and Eight-Legged Freaks, if you've ever seen that, one of my favorite B movie horror. What would you want to say? Creature feature in the same vein of Piranha. I freaking frack love Piranha. So Eight-Legged Freaks, Piranha, um, Attack of the 50-foot woman. I want to say. The giant claw, Godzilla, Gamera. You know, they're creature features technically. Tarantula, ants. It's in the same vein as those. And I love me some creature features. Blob. How can I forget the Blob? I love the remake of the Blob from the 80s. So let's see. I'm just running around in circles as I'm talking, but if you want to waste like an hour and 20 minutes, it's on YouTube, minus the gore. If you want to watch Dr. Giggles and just see what I was talking about, it's just forgettable. I watch a lot of schlock, as you guys can tell. I'm not like Jay, who happens to watch everything on Tubi. Like, me and him can do like a whole Tubi series, but you know, I do watch my schlock. I'm going to pause the audio here to get a drink of water, so please give me, guys, a minute. Miss me? Missed you more. Always missed you, of course. All of you. All of you. Anyway, I was gonna just make. I would have just continued to make half-baked references, but I'll save that when I get a computer, because there is some reviews that I do in depth. Half-baked would be one of them. Scream 3 would be one of them. All the Halloween 2s. So Halloween, original Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Halloween Kills. I would like to do those. I would like to review Scream 5 and 6 as well. I would like to review To Boldly Flee, Kick-Assia, Suburban Nights, the Nostalgia Critic movies, in depth. I just hope to one day to get a computer in which I can actually have all these clips audio, because I have jokes and things I already have in my head. Like, I can picture myself making these reviews, because these are things I've been thinking about for years to try to do. So, fingers crossed. I really like that computer. Hopefully I can save this money up and get it. You know, I want to put out the best content for y'all, and I want to make, you know, movie reviews, game reviews, live stream, listen to music. It's not fun, you know. It's my channel. Most people don't seem to have fun making YouTube videos, and the ones that do are usually the low sub channels, and those are the ones that are usually cool. And you know, you're like, oh, okay, I like to watch this guy. I'll sub to him. As you can see, I think I'm on level 23. This is one of the worst levels in Doom ever. You're probably like looking, oh, why? Why would this be a horrible level? Because there's 3 levels of this. You have to climb. There's booby traps on this level that they can just one-shot you, so it's cheesy. There's enemies everywhere. You have to have all 3 key cards in order to finish the puzzle to get out of here, so whoever thought of this level was smoking on some good ganja, because goddamn, I don't know how he thought, or he, them, they, cows, because a cow, one of those Diablo cows could have made this shit for all of I know. They were geeked up on something, because gosh golly, I don't know how you could think that this is a good level design and to get away with it. Are you insane? Like, what the hell were you thinking, dude? Just looking at this shit makes me mad. Like, look at this. Just a whole life bar gone on some bullshit. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? It's one thing to, you know, be like, look. It's fucking dumb. And all it does is just pad out the level. It doesn't make it challenging. You're not like, oh man, this is a hard level. It's like, no, just stop fucking chasing me. God damn. Leave me alone. I know I'm the move, but gee willikers. So you have to have all 3 colored keys. It's like, oh, okay. So you automatically assume that if you just had all three color keys, you can open the door, right? No. In order to do that, that color combination, it was red, blue, yellow, I want to say, on that door, you have to put up there as red, blue, yellow in order to leave the stage. I see, I set off the trap. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm running around, but you're gonna go at the top of this Aztec pyramid to finish this puzzle, and it's just tedious. Like, oh my god. And you have to hit, what you have to do is hit one of them, right? The color combination. Go on top, hit the door in which that color combination is associated with, so that it resets the panels, and you have to do that 3 times in a row in order to get out of here. Insanity, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. ABGM would say, what were they thinking? Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Sorry that the gameplay is kind of choppy. It's running at like 2 frames per second. Damn, looks like I'm running this on a DOS box. I apologize. You think with technology you can run at a steady 30 frames, but I'm sorry. Again, just please understand. I tried my best. Please do not hate. Hating's not so good. And to be paranoid, it it's a bust. Please be. Oh, what did Chris say? Oh my god, he's like, paranoid is a bust. And then he says something, oh my god, I can't even think of it now. Oh my god. Because it's so insane what he says, but that's when he was outside of the UVA grounds. Oh my god, like, look at this. They trap you in a room with a bunch of arachnobots. Like, oh my god. Why would you do this to us, bro? Feel the love that comes from yourself, from within yourself. That's what Chris Chan said. I know I reference Chris Chan a lot, and most normal people think I'm a freaking frack lunatic, but hey. Chris made me laugh. Cobra makes me laugh. DSP makes me laugh. Chantel makes me laugh. So why can't I talk about lolcows and things that make me laugh, right? Actually, I'll talk about some Chantel because she's already in, hell herself. So it would be apropos. So Chantel, my mother's favorite lolcow, as you know, Mama Moo. Mama Moo loves some Chantel, and she's been keeping up with the Joneses, as you know. Shout out Mr. Potter. She's a big fan of Mr. Potter Moon. Be that as it may, Chantel, she is going through some drama as she's supposed to be leaving Kuwait because her and Sahal, the honeymoon time is over. Allow me to explain. Chantel and Sahal were in Kuwait. Oh, I bumped the steering wheel. Chantel and Sahal were in Kuwait for, I want to say, 2-3 years. Just give her some extra because I like Chantal. I'll be nice. I'll give her some extra, right? So they were in Kuwait 2-3 years, with passage of time. They had to do the visa, the travel, whatever, right? To come back for 3 months. But they were together for all that time in Kuwait. And Chantel has this thing from when I started watching her back in, I want to say, 20. What did she leave, BB? 2019, 2020? I want to say, please correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say around 2019, 2020, when I started following Chantel. So Chantel has this thing of controlling men. She likes to alienate and isolate men so that she has complete and utter control of them, like a lunatic. And she had that in Kuwait with Sahal, because there was no one there to really help him. All the people that were his quote-unquote friends really don't give a freaking frack about him. So, it's kind of depressing, right? To get the colored panels, you have to hit that green, red, blue, yellow on this door to open it. Okay. But she can't isolate him in this situation, right? Because he is back at home in Syria. And going back to Syria, like I told you before with that Chantel, it's like, that sucks. Like, that's hell. I wouldn't want to live in Syria with no clean water and constant power outages and having no Americanized fast food and goy slop and no American meat. Like, that sounds like freaking frack heck. And that's where Chantel is right now. Heck. HE double hockey stick, right? But in Syria, his family's there. So um, just having his family there, his aunts and his cousins and his sisters, I want to say his brother is there and his uncles and whatever. I don't know all his family trees that's there. You guys know more or less better than I do. His family's there, and he's been spending a lot of time with them. And Chantel was supposed to spend time with them. He was supposed to cook them a scrumptious Chinese meal, a succulent Chinese meal. This is democracy manifest. But she did not get democracy manifest. Instead, he has just been leaving her for days on end with like on some nut shit. Like this is funny. Like that makes me giggle thinking about it. She's like, Chantel, there is 2 days worth food. You eat only 2 days worth food. I be gone for weekend. And then she eats it within like 30 minutes, and she's like, so Hall, can you come and bring me food? I'm like starving. And she's like purposely trying to sabotage his family time so she can have control over him, which isn't working. Before it would, like he would like up and leave his friends and all the people he was hanging out with in Kuwait and whatever, because he's like, oh my wife, I love my wife, or whatever, right? He loves her. Now that his family's there, they're just like, no, this woman is retarded, for lack of a better words. Chantel also, this is on some nut shit too. Like, this is how you know she's alienated people in his family. She didn't know the gate code, and they were fighting last time. They were having this dispute, the same thing, that he wanted to hang out with his family, and when they hung out with his family, he abandoned her or whatever, right? Freaking track lost, those hate them. Stupid trapped, smushy. I was like, what the hell? Stupid. It's like beginner's traps. You would have to know, right? Anyway, Chantel was fighting with him or whatever, and in order to, kind of quell the situation, how women are, you have like a woman girl on girl talk, not Liz Fong Jones or Elliot Fong Jones, not that kind of girl talk, but girl talk, or like, oh, girl, whatever, blah 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 blah. So his aunt came, and this woman just left his aunt out there for like an hour in like Syrian heat. She kept ringing the doorbell, and she's like, oh, so Hall's not here. Can you go? Oh, why are you rude? I'm like streaming. Shit like that. Insanity. And that's not going to make, people say, oh, Chantel, you're like a beautiful, stunning, 5-star, gorgeous, 10 out of 10, loving, beautiful woman. No, most people are like, no, you're a freaking bitch. And why the hell would you do that to my sister or my aunt or whatever, right? And Chantel doesn't see the fault in her ways because she's so conceited and full of herself that she believes that people should be bending at her will and need, like Sahal, because that's his quote-unquote wife, right? And no, and it's the consequences of her actions are beginning to build to where we are now today. They were fighting, I want to say yesterday or the day before, I want to say Thursday or Wednesday, because he was going to go hang out with his family, and Chantel's just trying to put a stop to that because, again, she wants control of him. And it's just not happening. So Hall hasn't really been like really good, because before she would do mukbangs constantly. She has not done a mukbang in a while, if anyone's noticed. She has not been really eating fast food. He has not been getting her what she's wanted. Like, he is really like breaking the chains. He's sick of her. So much so that Chantel has been considering moving in with Pete. I don't know if that's been confirmed. Pete's allegedly confirmed it, but Pete will lie and do things just for the sake of Chantel for views, because he knows that drama garners her views. So he will just do those things for Chantel. So Pete could say he's on fire, and I would be like, oh, damn, he's actually on fire. I didn't believe him. Should have believed him maybe 30 minutes ago. Maybe I could have put him out, but it's too late now, right? I wouldn't believe Pete if his tongue was notarized at all. But allegedly they're moving in together. And it's putting a ripple between Pete and his audience as well. Allow me to explain. Pete has women like these women called Comic Brook, and there are a few of like old Chantel Beezers are like they are like flying. Some are just like curious what Pete is doing, while some are actually genuinely interested in a relationship with Pete. Some of which buy him My Little Ponies, buy him food, buy him t-shirts, buy him clothes, buy him comic books, buy his subscriptions to like Netflix and stuff. Like they go out of their way for this man. I can't. I'm 28 years old, and I'm like, as a 28-year-old moo, I can't even get a woman to spend 5 minutes in a room with me. They look at me like I'm a goddamn idiot. Like I got flies hanging out my mouth. The only women that want to be around me are women that are like around 40 and up. Because they're like, oh, you're nice, X, Y, and Z. They have patience and tolerance for me. Women my age just don't have time and tolerance for me. It is what it is. Blue, yellow, red. That's the combination to unlock that. And you have to use all three, as I said, to unlock it, which is stupid and convoluted. And it just makes the level, it just extends it. And if you're playing this on N64, you can't save state like I'm doing. So if you have to do this all clean, perfect one run, or you're dead. You start all fucking over with no weapons. Bullshit. Yeah, this is an unholy temple amongst us, and Jesus, my our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, should be bestowed upon and bless this place. Anyway, as I was saying, these women buy Pete's and stuff and then some. And these women are telling Pete, do not let this woman into your life. Pete, with anything that you from our lips to God's ears, she's just manipulating you. And Pete, as my mother, Mama Moo, always says, my mother, when it comes to babies, relationships, and finances, three things she can predict, guess, and call 100 out of 100. I don't even know why sometimes I guess because if she knows when people are pregnant, she can just look at you and she's like, "Oh, yeah, you're like 2 months pregnant." She can just tell. I don't know how she does. She just does. It's incredible talent. She can tell by people's finances immediately. I don't know how she does it. She can like Chantel. She can tell what Chantel's going through. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And she knows relationships. My mother's been saying for years. I mean, it's obvious. People have had Chantel on and on again relationship, right? But my mother says that's like her true love, and dead ass it is her true love. She does more for Pete than she's done for BB, for Natter, for Sahal. Like she gets pissed that these women are sending him gifts, and she said that they use those gifts in order to manipulate him, so that they can break up Chantel and her friendship, or Pete's and Chantel's friendship, which is just the most insane drivel you can imagine. But she believes that. And it's coming to a head because I know Sahal, for one thing, Muslim people are men especially. Their wives are not supposed to be talking to other men, and if in this pretend relationship, Chantel's talking to this man again, and she's openly talking to this man again. So Chantel's like, as well, if she's like done with him as well, like she's done with the Syrian stuff. I know she loves Sahal because I wanted to say the credibility because he doesn't add any credibility to her. The illusion, that's a better way. Like she's Mysterio from Spooderman. She likes the illusion of having a relationship, and that's all fine and dandy, right? But you can't always have this illusion of things like this, because if you do things like that, it all comes and the illusion can be shattered. Okay, see, this is what I was telling you. This is where you go and hit the panels in order to get through this insanity of a level. Padded the brick out, right? So Chantel and Pete's moving in together. So Hall and Chantel allegedly breaking up. I'll see it to believe it, right? I hope, because I'm tired of the Syrian arc. I'm tired of the. I want Chantel to go back to Canada so I can interview her before anime sucks. COVID Seed gets his disgusting fangs into her because he's a snake and a fraud. Still waiting for the interview. Anime sucks. Whenever you're ready. I know you've been working 36 hours weeks. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope your mom's doing well as well. But I would like to interview Chantel when she's back in Canada. I would love to. I have that like marked down. I would love to. Like fingers crossed. And I want her just to go back and have fun, have some nashies, get high, be you. I don't like Muslim Chantel because it's not Chantel. It's just it's a mirage. It's an illusion. It's just like Cyrus says in the Warriors. It's like the gang say. It's just like you're a piece of dirt. You're a little piece of turf. It's crap. Really. Please, Chantel, if you're listening, I know you do. I know you read my Kiwi Farms. I've seen you. You read my post from back in the day. I know you. You know who Moodus is. I know you. You know of me. And if you talk to me in your chat as well, so please, Chantel, I know you know of me. Hope you're doing well. I love you, Chantel. Unironically, I don't. I don't want to see you die. I'm not like FFG and what is his name? Mr. Snowflake and all these weird like affiliate the tractor channels, the tractors suffering succotash, the tractor channels. I don't really give a shit about them. They have something. Or they're jealous so they have something you don't. And that's you're fucking funny. You can say that you're gross, you poop yourself, you're anything, you're fat, you stink, you use people, you manipulate. You can be, you can say whatever adjective you want to describe Chantel with. But the one thing you can never, ever, from the sake of my lips to God, just take away from her is she's not funny. She's fucking hysterical. So please, Chantel, we want you back in the best of conditions. Please, please. I can't wait till you return. But we're actually nearing the end of this video. About 1 hour of me just rambling and raving about movies and Chantel. Maybe I'll even talk about Hassan. Freaking try. I didn't do it when I was streaming because I didn't think it was too prevalent because I was sick and that shit would have pissed me off. But I brought it up like one or twice. Hassan shocking his dog doesn't surprise me. That's a dick move, especially coming from someone that's of his ethnicity. People that are his ethnicity do not respect animals whatsoever. They see them like filth. They only like cats, so don't shock call your dogs. Love your cats. Give your dog ear hugs and or ear pets and hugs and kisses and love and treats and let's see, pig ears and whatever the case may be. Just love your animals, right? You never know how long you have them, right? Like they tell me, he could be here today and gone tomorrow. And Hassan seems like he was just using that dog, just it wasn't like a prop, a toy, something that he can just prop up and say, "Hey, I'm a good guy. I have this dog, so please sleep with me." I'm someone as who walks my dog, and I'll be perfectly well because as Phil was, I'm gonna be 100% perfectly transparent. I'm gonna tell that the fact is the truth because I'm a 100% honest guy. When I walk my dog at the dog park and there's women around, because there's constantly women around, I don't talk to nobody. I say to myself, me and my dog have one mission, and that's walk. Enjoy the air, get some, run around, get that crunchy fresh air. Maybe have some marijuana tablets. Look at the ducks peacefully. Enjoy the air. I'm not trying to hit on women, especially at the dog park, right? I know people do it. I see it all the time. That shit just feels corny to me. That's why I'm gonna be alone forever because I do not take the first. I do not initiate. I am a loner. I am a weirdo. And as you can see, I'm paused, so I guess I'm doing something. I wonder. I want to see. Maybe I'm cooking dinner. I'm doing something. Bathroom break. I'm doing. No, I'm doing something. Believe me, if I was gonna cheat, I would have just have the guy. I would just do the opposite of the SU. I just put the guide on the screen and say, "Yeah, this is what I did." It'd just be funny because at least it play up with the joke, right? But we're nearing the end of this adventure because look, I'm just going in circles. I have to climb all the way up and hit those panels again. Why? Because, like Dave Chappelle said in that one skit, "Fuck you." That's why. That's how I feel when ID or id made this level, or at least the one level designer. That's how it feels. Cause look, okay, I got the secret. I'm doing well. I didn't get the secret keys, so I didn't get to do the lost levels. And again, if I want to do the lost levels, I can always. I own the game. I can just put the cheat code in and play the lost levels, right? Or I can do it legit and then put the level codes for each lost level key and then grab the keys and then activate the lost levels like that. I have options, right? I have options. And this is a Necromancer Sage Gun 9000 2.0 beta bitch gun. I love that gun. Sorry if you hear my stomach. My stomach hurts so fucking bad right now. And I'm just talking to me like trying to ignore it. But oh my god, my stomach is literally like I can hear the acid bubbling in my stomach. It fucking hurts, like, unironically. Thank God this video is almost over because I'm gonna have to, like, lay down for, like, 30 minutes and drink some ginger ale and contemplate my life decisions. God damn, this is what I mean. This is, I can't even fucking sit. I'm sitting down and I can't even sit down. The fucking acid's eating away my stomach lining like a goddamn lunatic. I eat the goddamn, I don't even eat the Alka-Seltzers. They give me actual pills to decrease the stomach acid, and that shit don't even work sometimes, kid. It's like, fuck me running. Or as my favorite character, Heather from Heathers would say, fuck me gently with the chainsaw. Like, fuck, man, my stomach hurts. But again, coming to the end of this video, hope you guys and gals enjoyed watching. I'm really happy I can do this now. Like, I can record gameplay and record audio simultaneously. Honestly, part 5 is the best part, and that's the boss battle and the last continuation of the last level. So, hope you guys and gals will stay tuned and watch that. It's been fun playing Doom 64. It's not my favorite Doom game, but it's fun. It's not Doom 3, which is again my favorite, but I enjoyed it. It just needed some better level design and not having to be so goddamn obnoxiously hidden and annoying. Gotta go down the stairs and to the right. This is literally like me in real life. I'm just pacing around, trying to figure out where the frick to go. Go to that. See, you have to unlock that, then you have to hit that, and then you see that? Then you have to go all the way back up since you hit the panel finally, because now you can activate it. It's just padding. This is more padding than a goddamn Martin Scorsese movie. Especially like if you're watching The Irishman or something, this is fucking padding. Gotta load up my save because goddamn. Took damage from the stupid track. See, it's just imagine doing this clean one run on an N64, like you're fucking Mike Matei. You would have to be a sadist. You would have to, or a masochist. Which one enjoys pain and one? Sadists cause the pain, I think, and a masochist enjoy the pain. You had to be a masochist to enjoy this because why would you? This isn't fun. Watching this over again is making me mad. It's like, I gotta go here, I gotta run, I gotta hit blue, gotta hit yellow, gotta hit red, and I gotta run all the way back, and I missed it. See, it's like, God fucking damn it. Gotta hit red, gotta hit blue, gotta hit yellow, and gotta run. Oh my God. It's like, can you believe it? Can you believe I can fly? Can you believe I can touch the sky? I dream about it every night and day. I spread those wings and fly away. See, flew. Hit the blue, hit the yellow, hit the red. See, I know my colors. I did go to special needs class, guys. Shout out to the RSP, retarded special people's class. The real ones that know me know. They know if they watch, but they don't. But shout out to RSP, retarded special people. I was one of them. Hit the panel. God damn it! Then I gotta go. Oh, and then I save it because I'm smart. Save scum. Shout out Candlejack. We love you. Save scumming for you, so I don't have to do this. Run all the way back. And then I hit that one. Oh my, see what I mean? Like, I'm like confusing myself. Even in the future, I'm like, damn. I hit yellow, red, and blue is the last one, if I'm not mistaken, at the bottom. And then you gotta run all the way down. But we are coming to an end, so thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications for more gameplay, more video reviews, more lol-cal rants, and all kinds of belligerent nonsense that I'm going to have on this channel. I'm glad that I know that I have a lot of supporters that watch, so I love y'all. Thank you. So we are nearing the end. Like, look at, like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, again, imagine doing this shit clean on an N64. You would have to be crazy. You would have to just, and look, I cost myself. And this is where I got motion sick. I was like, I'm running in circles. I don't feel good. I'm already upset. I'm angry. And this is where I called it quits. This is where I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to load it here. And I think I just save it. I'm just like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'll come back for this because I do not think I finished this level on this. I do get motion sick because I just keep going up and down this tower, and it makes me sick just looking at it now. It's like, damn, it's up and down, up and down. But since we have the last 30 minutes, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Always, 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 always. Remember, the Moo is always in your heart. I'm always there. And I hope to see you guys in the future. Take care and love y'all.